Hello everyone. Welcome to MetaphysicMedia.com. Today's video contains bone-chilling alien abduction stories written in a book by Yvonne Smith, called Coronado, the President, the Secret Service and Alien Abductions. Before we get started, you can access the book at http://books/mass-alien-abduction-in-Coronado. Did you know about a mass alien abduction in Coronado? Yvonne Smith shares chilling accounts of member of a CERO convention showing signs of alien abduction and strange alien abduction marks. UFO researcher Yvonne Smith has published yet another book about close encounters and signs of alien abduction with other beings entitled Coronado, the President, the Secret Service and Alien Abductions. In this book she describes the postponed terror of this mass alien abduction in Coronado. Its content centered around the accounts of some abducts in Coronado abduction, and how the former President Bill Clinton seemed to have a knowledge about their existence or was, possible, a victim himself. Smith affirms that there was a mass alien abduction in Coronado Island, San Diego during a CERO conference, Close Encounters Research Organization, around March of 1994. Abductees have physical signs of alien abduction, including alien abduction marks that proved that they were taken somewhere else, and had things implanted in them. One sign of alien abduction was when Mike woke up bleeding one morning and was found to have a puncture in his ear and he could not remember where it came from. In another account of alien abduction marks, Alice came with a scoop on her chin. Then she did an X-ray and they saw an amorphous or glassy object which seemed like an apparent product of nanotechnology, also known as an implant. She had it surgically removed so she could erase one of these signs of alien abduction from her past. The object was described as non-crystalline but in an intact powder form. Since then, primary witnesses who have come forward have retained partial or conscious recall of what really happened. To investigate the event in a deeper, they agreed to individually and independently undergo hypnotic regressions under Smith so that they could better understand the signs of alien abduction that they encountered. So when does the members of this CERO conference start to realize something strange has happened, and that they are seeing similar signs of alien abduction and noticing alien abduction marks after the Coronado Island abduction? Mike and the other Coronado conference attendees remember seeing a bright light from the sky as part of their suspicions and signs of alien abduction. Later in the evening, Mike, in the middle of his sleep, he recalled seeing bright lights, and the next thing he knows, he wakes up with blood on his pillow, which was a clue that Mike indeed had an alien abduction marks experience. Lacey said, who was in the same twin bedroom with Alice, that he saw the beings walk right past her to get to Alice. She also added that they smelled like sulfur. Alice, however, got a chance to see these beings close up. She claimed that these beings looked like a huge bug as she tells of one of her signs of alien abduction. She got really scared but she couldn't get away. There was nothing anyone could have done to escape. When Lacey looked over at Alice, she was gone. The abductees had different signs of alien abduction and alien abduction marks that they shared with Yvonne Smith that she describes in her book, Mass Alien Abduction in Coronado. Coronado, the President, the Secret Service and Alien Abductions. Jack, who were in the same hallway as Alice and Lacey, saw a beam of light taking his wife. There is also one incident where a roommate saw his sleeping roommate levitate in the air, but the woman woke up in the process. It was traumatizing to be an eyewitness of someone being taken and having first-hand experience about it. There are multiple accounts in the book of these experiences where one sees another being taken. Physical manifestations and evidences are present to prove this, and so that the readers wouldn't cross it off. Where were these abductees claimed they were taken during this mass alien abduction in Coronado? Can they tell us how they received these alien abduction marks? Abductees claim to be taken into a very large craft, as a matter of fact, the largest they have ever seen. This craft had examination rooms with several examination tables as part of signs of alien abductions that the witnesses accounted. The abductees recalled in their individual regressions that they saw their colleagues in the same room. Melinda, who was also in Coronado, claimed to see John. And John even also mentioned that he saw Melinda. Melinda also saw Alice. Meanwhile, Sam and Gary, who were rooming together, saw each other in the examination room. Regression sessions are private, so there is no way that this was coordinated or that these alien abductions marks were faked. Smith thinks that the primary reason why aliens abduct human beings is for the purpose of reproduction, and this can be proven by looking at the signs of alien abduction to produce alien hybrids who are capable of emotions. DNA, sperm cells and blood samples were taken from the abductees as part of these accounts of alien abduction marks. Aliens may be able to mass-produce humans, but they don't do it, because they cannot produce emotions, which is a strange thought Yvonne Smith shares in her book, Coronado, the President, the Secret Service and Alien Abductions, and her own personal encounter of the Mass Alien Abduction in Coronado. They want their alien children to grow from the tender love and care of its human parents and DNA. That's why they let the human parents see their hybrid children periodically as part of signs of alien abduction on different stages of their growth, so that they can bond for the child to survive and thrive. And only humans are able to show such paternal and maternal emotions which leave alien abduction marks in their alien hybrid children. John shared an experience with his hybrid child, and that the beings wanted him to interact with the child. A woman with 3 Earth children was shown her hybrid baby in the craft. She wanted to take this baby to Earth, but they wouldn't allow her. This account is a proof how loving the human beings are toward their children, even though there are definite signs of alien abduction, including alien abduction marks on their victims. The abducted people, specifically Jesse, remembered in his regression that they had an exchange of words with the aliens. The former expressed their gratitude towards human because they have given them their children. Smith stated that it brought a very emotional feeling to both parties. Did Bill Clinton know about this mass alien abduction in Coronado? Was he himself a victim and has his own signs of alien abduction and/or alien abduction marks hidden? Bill Clinton was the President of the United States when Coronado Island alien abduction took place. It seemed to Smith that the event was well planned and orchestrated, and that President Clinton had a knowledge of this happening, and all she needed was to find the alien abduction proof. She has a feeling that Clinton, wanting to get to the bottom of alien-related issues in organizations, were considered telltale. Recently, Clinton appeared at Jimmy Kimmel's show. The topic was about aliens. Ben Hansen, a TV host and lead investigator for the Sci-Fi Channel's Fact or Faked Paranormal Files, was interviewed by George Knapp regarding the body analysis he made about the president's appearance on the show. Hansen mentioned that Clinton displayed behaviors of apprehension because of talking too much about the topic. He acted and sounded strange, and there is a visible tension on his jaw. When asked by Kimmel if Clinton would tell us if he had known about the other beings, he affirmed but seemed guarded. Smith said that it made a whole lot of sense, but she is not sure on what the reason might be. Does he really know something about this? Or is he frustrated that he still doesn't know any leads about this, or did this happen so that the aliens would let the president know that they existed? There were around a dozen of victims, but not all of them came forward to share their experiences or signs of alien abduction. Smith encourages these remaining abductees to come forward and grant interviews and investigation, because this is a big case and they are needed to somehow see a bigger picture of what has happened on the Coronado Island alien abduction and its island and more possible signs of alien abduction. For additional information and in-depth research and information on this topic, you can read all about it by purchasing the book at http://books/mass-alien-abduction-in-Coronado.